Check out the Friday podcast. Friday vibes.
I liked it. I didn't love it.
Trey.
Sounds like a stand-up dude.
Oh my God.
Hopefully you're watching the Friday podcast. Guys, we raw uncut up in here. Oh, shining fire.
Stop it. Dumbass.
How am I posing? But I'm getting really heated and heated. That's what it's all about. We want everybody to go out and just live for your Friday.
It's Friday, and we are here in the Machta Cave.
Looks pretty
Finally, the Friday podcast. We are here. Perrin is in the building.
I'm here.
Look who's here, guys.
Make him not see the
He only wanted to come once we got the video. He didn't want to.
And all the hard work, me and Rico are the reason why it looks so nice.
That's true. That's true.
Yes, guys. So we are here. I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna let y'all in on some inside info real quick. Like you see, it's just three of us, right? Trey is coming. He's on his way, and we're gonna make a big deal about it when he walks through this door. Okay?
We have to. Always late. Trey's always late.
But guys, so we're gonna jump right into Friday small talk, guys. And so the Friday small talk for this first episode is this, guys. What do you believe stands between you and reaching your goals in 2020? So that is like a really, I think it's almost really kind of heavy. But I think it's a really good topic. So,
I think Will should go first.
Yeah,
He's been here for a long time. Instead of me going first all the time,
Will go first. So what you guys say, Will?
No, I honestly think it's probably trying to impress and like help other people and make other people happy.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to like do that and get in my own way, like
Okay.
making sure everyone else is okay.
Yeah.
And I know Perrin and I were talking about something earlier, like before we started, of him saying how like in 2020 he feels like he knows exactly who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that plays into like a part of like what I'm saying, because like once you know who you are and like what you want to do,
Right.
once you find that and put your feet down and like say this is my goal and I'm going to try, I think like that plays into a part of like that's when you get it. And I feel like for me I always tend to forget who I am,
Right.
and I fall back. And I feel like we all do that, but
no more in 2020.
no, gotta cut that out.
Exactly.
Stop doing it.
you gotta be a little selfish sometimes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It sucks. At the same time, it sucks because like then you can't see people or
Right.
like the people that you were with like every day. Like
Right.
Sadly, I took a step back from like being with the group a lot.
Right.
That's true. He had better things to do.
No,
It's okay, though. It's okay.
It's not even that I have better things to do. It's just like like life happens, stuff happens, and then you get a different mindset, and then you gotta find your way back to where you are and like the people that love you and who you love, and keep on pushing forward, everyone.
Exactly.
I agree. That's
Perrin.
So mine is pretty simple. I think only thing that's standing in my way is me.
Yeah.
Because money is, of course, a factor, free time, all that, but that still comes back to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this realization at New Year's, because while everybody was turning up and having fun, but I was at home, chilling, kind of. A New Year, I kind of like sit back and think about the year and the future, or whatever.
Right.
And it hit me that from 2010 to 2020, that whole time was me trying to figure out who I am. And now I think 2020 and here now forward, I know who I am. And I realized that to achieve what I want, I have to be more confident in the things that I want to do and want to accomplish.
Exactly.
So if I want to do something like a film or go somewhere, I just can't let fear get in my way. Because that was kind of was hampering me through my 2010s to 2019. But now I think it's just being more confident in things I want. And so that's what I'm going to be doing.
Exactly. No more in 2020. You're going to be...
Before I let you start,
Yeah.
someone, Anthony Cruz, said to me the other day
Okay.
how like this decade is going to probably be the biggest for our generation.
Okay.
Because like if you don't have kids or if you're not married, and this decade, this is when all that should, quotes, happen. You know, like in 10 years, I'm gonna be 32.
Right.
So like, I should have like a family.
Damn.
Man, right, right. Rico.
In 10 years. Damn.
You're gonna be old.
In 10 years, I'll be 56.
Yeah.
Still rocking.
Still rocking.
Still rocking.
And you will never know. You will never even
It was
know.
crazy. Was like for some reason this thing was hitting me like ever since January 1st. It's been hitting me like on a barrage.
Yeah.
I feel like because this is 10 years. When we think about it now, this 10 years in the future, I think all of us are gonna be in a much better place. Than
Yeah.
right
Oh,
now.
yeah. For
I
sure.
agree.
With us as a group and even solo, we have a lot of talents. I think now we kind of have we know exactly what we want to do.
Yeah, firm grasp. Yes.
Firm grasp what's gonna happen.
So, guys, what
What about
do
you?
I believe
Yeah.
is standing in my way is it's funny because I was scrolling through Instagram and just preparing for today and the episode, and I came across something on Trey's story. I think it was Will Smith.
Oh man,
yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
Oh, and so I said, so I watched it, bro, and I said, he got to a point where he was saying about people, like agreeing with you, and you want people to pat you on the back and say, yeah, man, encourage you, whatever. You can't wait on that.
Right.
Yeah.
You cannot wait on people to say, oh, Rico, that's good. That's a good idea. Or that's, boom. You got to be so gung-ho about that idea that people just, people just start saying it and it just rolls. And people looking at you like, man, and Will, he was like, people looking at you like, man, this dude is crazy.
Exactly.
Like, he is on some other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I am going to be on some other
Right.
stuff
I
in
get it.
2020. Like, because I'm not, I am that type of person where I'm like, man, I need people to say, Rico, you're doing a good job.
Right.
Honestly,
I
I
feel like
am.
as people, we always need reassurance of anything.
Yeah, bro. And so I am one of those people. And so, because I try to do that for other people. Like when I see people killing it, I be like, boom.
Right.
And so I feel like I be killing it. And so I feel like I want people to notice that and give me props on that. But I'm not gonna
Right.
let that stop me.
Right.
People don't do that for me no more. And
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
know that.
Well, that turns into like a lifestyle. Like
yeah.
like I don't remember what it was. It's like you do something for the reward that you get back.
Right.
Right.
So you start living into that, and then, like I said earlier, you lose yourself.
Right. For sure.
That's
true. For sure.
Rico, I watched that same video.
Yeah.
After I was at work. I was
Yeah.
like, we watched this video. Like, oh man, Will. Because the video was broken up. It's broken into two parts. The
Right,
second
right,
part
right.
really hit. Was like, geez, Will, just say my name in the video already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was basically saying like, what you say? You got to go. You're gonna have to do it alone.
You
Essentially,
got to.
you can't wait for people to say, okay, let's do it.
Right.
You have to do it yourself.
You
Get
got
the ball
to.
And I
rolling.
think I
People jump on then.
kind of got into that mindset like at the end of last year when I kind of did that step back. Because I remember, like, we always talk about, like, oh, we need to go to New York. And then we don't do
Make
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Or, like,
Oh,
oh,
go on a cruise.
yeah.
You never do it. Or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So,
Yes.
like, I got into, like, the mindset where, like, okay, well, if we're not actually going to do it, I have to make my
You got
dreams
to.
happen.
You
So,
got to.
I don't want to leave anyone, but, like,
Right.
I still, like, I can take a step forward and still have you guys in my head.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
For
true.
sure.
That's
For
what.
sure.
That's what. That's just something.
It takes years. It takes a lifetime.
It
Will
does.
Smith saying that. Kevin Hart's documentary on Netflix. All that stuff.
That was great.
It was
by the
hitting.
way.
That's like I gotta 2020 to the future. I gotta start making more
For you.
steps
Yeah.
and doing what I want to do for my dream, my career, and my future.
Exactly. And we're doing it right now, guys, with this.
Right.
So boom, and we want you guys to take those nuggets the things that we believe is standing in our way, and we want you guys to hear that, and we want you to take those things and move those same things out of your way as
Yeah.
well. So I know that I'm not the only person that is feeling that way. Will isn't, Parent isn't. So I know there's people out there that are feeling that same way. So.
Also, I feel like a lot of the times, like when we see someone else thriving, like especially when it's like something that you want also yourself, is that we get into like this like headset like, well, dang, they kind of got what I have.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like for us. If one person went in like our family, everyone went. It's for everyone.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly. So speaking of winning,
Yes.
Guys, we're gonna go on to Friday 5 and talk about these Oscar nominations that have came out. And I honestly, guys, I haven't seen a lot of movies this year. And
I'm the opposite.
I'm not, but the movies that are nominated, I'm just like, I'm not impressed. Like,
man, Ricky, you crazy.
I'm not impressed. But guys, we're gonna hit on 3 categories, and we'll let y'all know what they are. Give our opinion about it, and y'all hit us up on social media and let us know what y'all think about the Oscar nominations too. So, the first category that we're gonna jump into, of course, is Best Picture. So
we're gonna just go with the big one.
yeah, man. So the nominees for Best Picture is Ford versus Ferrari, The Irishman,
Mm-hmm.
Jojo Rabbit, Joker,
Okay.
Little Women, Marriage Story,
Ooh.
Netflix, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite.
Yes.
Which Corinne actually hit us up the other day saying, "Do y'all want to go see Parasite with me?" And I was like, "What is this movie?"
And I was like, Corinne, absolutely, because I got.
Oh no, I'm going. I also have to see 1917.
I saw 1917.
I heard it
Oh
was-
man.
I saw
Yes.
did you see the behind the scene clip?
Yeah.
That was wild.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
I would like to say, I don't think.
I have no opinion.
Is it called A Good Time in Hollywood?
Once upon a time.
Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a, I told y'all a long time ago that this movie is going to be nominated. It's not going to win. It's going to be his first movie, probably in a while, but he's not actually going to win.
He's not winning.
No, because
Who was he? Who was?
Quentin Tarantino is right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Rico's boy. See,
I didn't even know that was his movie. It's got. I have to see this because I know it's gonna be.
sadly, I think Joker's going to take it.
I agree. Unfortunately,
Really?
look, I've said this to numerous people. Podcasts, you probably haven't heard me say this because you probably haven't heard it. But I've said this numerous times. The Joker movie did not live up to the hype that it was given. Because when I heard, I'm in it, and it was at some film festival that at 8 minute standing ovation. I was like, oh, this movie about to be crazy.
Yeah.
I saw the movie, I was like, I don't feel like standing up 8 minutes. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It was good, but it wasn't.
No, it
Yeah.
definitely is a good movie.
I am
and
sick
he's
of
really,
hearing about the Joker.
well, he's really good at his job and what he did. But it was just that.
Right.
Right. And I think a movie that might sneak in and take Best Picture up in 1917.
You know why I think people always go crazy over the Joker or want to keep doing that story is because
Because of
the
that.
character tackles mental health.
Yeah.
So people want to bring that to light, right?
Mhm.
And they, for some reason, they think Joker's the only way to do that when there's like tons of other
I mean,
media and things
but,
that
like,
can
okay,
talk about mental
at
health.
the other side, if you want it, and I know that, didn't they put out a disclaimer of not to take your kids to the Joker movie because it's not
Yes,
Batman?
I remember that. Yes.
But at the same time, they do it because it's people like comics.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to see that Joker in a Batman movie.
Yes. Sure.
I would like to see that.
Okay, all right.
So yes, I'm gonna go see the movie.
Rico hates Batman. Let's just say that.
So do I.
I'm just
I also
over
hate
it.
Superman though.
I'm
As you should.
over it.
Superman's trash.
But Superman, I'm not over Superman. He hasn't got
I got you that Black
those
Superman comic.
movies, you did. Those that Will did his Dizzle for Crewmas, guys. Perrin did his Dizzle for
Fire.
Crewmas. But I just don't feel Batman's got his just due. We know Batman through and through.
But we know Superman also.
No, we do not.
Superman
Y'all
has
do not.
9 movies.
What's all his villains?
Lame.
Lex
Exactly.
Luthor.
That's who fought is that though?
Lobo.
Look, we don't even look because I'm all like,
Can you fight those robots in the games?
guys.
Brainiac.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
What's
like,
that guy named from
but Batman, we can run his villains down like boom, 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 boom.
He has a lot of good ones. The only thing about the Batman universe I like are his villains.
You don't think the Superman villains is good because you don't even know the Superman villains.
I really don't like Superman. I
I
don't like Superman because he can't lose.
He can lose.
He can't though. Unless you're. Also, how did Kryptonite get on Earth? I don't understand.
A meteor. That's how it works.
Exactly.
That's lame. That's lame.
Will.
See, and that's the thing. People always compare him and Thor. Thor can literally die. He just does it because he's good.
Yes, Will.
Okay, we know that that's Marvel. We know Marvel has written their characters way better than DC.
That's because DC is trash. Okay?
Anyways, speaking of comics, cartoons, animated feature film.
Okay.
So here we go. How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually go back and watch one of these when I get to it, but not that one. How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. I Lost My Body. Claws, which is on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I put it on my list. I'm like, man, I want to watch this because I love Christmas movies and stuff. But anyways, Missing Link, and of course, Toy Story 4.
Oh. See, that's a hard one.
I haven't seen any of these.
Toy Story 4 was weird.
Really? I didn't.
Yes, but it was really sad. So I think that's gonna win.
They love that How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
I never thought it would be going on this long.
I like the first movie. The first movie is probably still the best.
Damn, I wish I would have seen some of these. I would have seen Toy Story 4, but unfortunately, audience, my friend saw it without me, so that's all that was. But anyway, you and Trey.
You know what? I'm just gonna vote for Claws because
I saw the first 30 minutes of Claws and never went back. Not because it was bad, just because I forgot.
I'm just gonna say Claws.
I know Toy Story 4 should
Toy
be
Story 4
like
is probably going to get it. It's Toy Story or How to Train Your Dragon.
I know that the body one. I don't know that one. Or Missing Link. I don't know that.
I mean, I don't know any of those either. But speaking of things we don't know, directing.
I didn't know a little something about that.
Well, not directing in the fact that we don't know about direct, but I'm talking about the directors of these films. I only know one because they just told me Quentin Tarantino.
So what's the next category?
The directing nominees. Look, the directing nominees. There are a lot of good directors in this thing.
And okay, you want to read them all?
I'll read them all.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Irishman, directed by Martin Scorsese.
Okay.
Great movie. Joker, directed by Todd Phillips. Todd Phillips directed The Hangover. That's who he is.
Okay.
Sam Mendes, 1917. That's a great movie.
Who won at the Golden Globes?
Yes, that's actually one Golden Globes for, I think, best drama picture. So I think that's why they might win Best Picture at the Oscars.
Okay.
Usually they say the Golden Globe is kind of a
it's a precursor. Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino and Parasite done by Bong Joon-ho.
We have to see Parasite.
You said you like this Bong Joon-ho. Is this a dude or a chick?
It is a guy. He directed the movie Snowpiercer, and I was like, I love that movie. And I said, I gotta see this movie now. The one thing with this category is there were some directors that I think should have been nominated, but they weren't nominated. I forgot her name. The director of the movie Honey Boy that was written by Shia LaBeouf. That movie was good.
Oh, look. They made this huge fuss about no women were shut out of the directing category this year. Yeah. So.
And there's no people covering this category either.
No.
That's a shocker.
What movie?
I would disagree with it, but I could have seen. Actually, technically, I'm sorry. Bong Joon-ho, he is Korean, so technically he is a person of color.
He's.
We're trying to say there's no black
or Spanish.
Right. We feel you.
Yeah. And it's people on Twitter were really getting upset about the Oscars so white and all this stuff, and I was like. Two things people said. One, why does she care about these white award shows? I'll answer that point later. And also, I think the problem is not about the ending of the Oscars. The Oscars is in the pipeline. We need to go back to the top where we need more black directors and rising opportunity. That's the bigger issue. And with the people saying we shouldn't support the Oscars and this and that, or why should we care? We know this because we're in the field.
Right.
If you get nominated for an Oscar or a Tony, that is a pay raise.
Yeah.
Because you are a sellable person.
Exactly.
So if it's Tony nominated, Rico Robinson is starring in Fences, people are like, oh, he won a Tony? I have to go see that. So I just want to say that real quick.
Exactly. But speaking of people of color, let's talk about these NAACP Image Award nominations. Now, I've seen these movies.
Of course you have, Rico. Is it Medea Boo 2?
No! No, it's not on Medea Boo 2. So, first,
too.
First, we're going to talk about Outstanding Motion Picture for from the NAACP inventories. So Netflix is just doing this stuff. This okay. So here are their nominees for Outstanding Motion Picture. Dolomite Is My Name.
That was great.
Another one should have been. I think should have been nominated.
Eddie Murphy
Okay.
did his thing in that movie.
So did Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
All right, and that's on my list too. I still
Also, my boy Titus was in that movie.
Yes, he was.
Getting his pay check.
Okay, Netflix.
Yes.
Okay. Harriet,
Didn't see it. Mom saw it. Loved it. She said.
Just Mercy.
Haven't seen
Jamie,
it.
I heard Jamie Foxx killed that.
What is it about Michael B?
Okay, and that's the thing.
I'm not hearing nothing about it.
I haven't watched him. I feel like Jamie Foxx got to bring that out, right?
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think.
And Michael B. Jordan is not a terrible actor.
No, he's not.
He's not terrible.
So
Trey was.
Trey would say otherwise.
Trey would also say that about Don Cheadle.
Yeah, Trey was talking.
Right, he don't know what he talking about Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle.
One more time,
Cheadle, okay?
One more.
Don Cheadle. Or Trey, that was
Come on the podcast, don't you?
Yes.
Outstanding comedy series, guys. So they give away awards for the television as well.
Medea Boot 2, but take
No.
it home. What's that?
The old.
Ballers. Oh no, hold on. Before we get into this, I'm gonna say Ballers for the end. So the neighborhood CBS, which is a show I've never seen.
Cedric Entertainer's in it. Cedric Entertainer
okay.
and the mom from Everybody Hates Chris. I forgot her name.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
To Sheena. No,
Not
not her.
man.
Who's the what are the moms?
But I know who you're talking
She's
about.
in it, and that's everybody I know.
Grownish.
Never watched
Great
one
show.
episode.
I don't know why.
I just.
Parent, that's literally insecure for that's
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? It actually, oh my God, that's such a great analogy, Will. Shout out to Shan, who, she's probably going to be calling us guys on FaceTime, we'll see. But she loves Insecure. She got me into Insecure, and so that's a really great analogy for like teens.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
And well, the thing about Parent, Parent hates teen stories. But it's not really a teen story because they're in
I
college.
think that a great misrepresentation. I don't like.
No, tell them what you tell me all the time.
No,
about the
I
shows
don't like indie teen white kid movies. I'm not attracted when they're in high
So
school.
Grownish is literally the opposite of that.
I mean, I just haven't got.
It is the opposite.
I get it, but I'm just not. You're also here. I'm sorry, it's not a big enough draw for me to watch the show.
Okay, all right.
You watch?
But
Do you watch Blackish?
I used to.
I never watched Blackish until Charity started watching it one day, and then I kind of got into it. I still don't.
I just like the story. It's like the
Now
story.
they got mixed-ish.
Oh yeah, they do.
I have not seen that.
I watched.
It's
I
on my
watched a
queue,
couple
of course.
episodes because Charity was watching it, and I don't know, man.
It's kind of watering down the ish product.
I'm not a fan of the. I'm just not a fan of the whole Ish series.
I support
Sorry,
Kenny
y'all.
Barris and all
Don't
these. I
shoot
support
me,
Kenny
man.
Barris. I support
Grownish
Kenny
is
Barris,
great.
a black
Chloe
man
and
who
Halle
was
does a great job. With that show.
Who?
Chloe and Halle. And Halle got nominated for best featured actor.
Stan.
Come on now.
The cape is on. You hear me? He put that cape on. He's flying for Chloe Halle. He's been doing this since I met him.
Before they were super big. Come on.
Speaking of flying, guys, the last nominee in the comedy series is Ballers, HBO. And y'all know The Rock is on that
Can you
show.
smell what The Rock is cooking?
Yes, and
I've never seen that episode of
I
that show
just, guys, sorry to put a damper on this moment,
Let
but
me take a.
The Rock's dad just died, guys. I just got a notification on Apple right before we started this episode. So our condolences to Rocky Maivia, that whole family,
Rock,
and The
Usos,
Rock. Yes,
Roman.
everybody. I know that's
Rocky Johnson is
That's
was a innovator and a black wrestling icon. The stuff he did for black wrestlers, he and Tony Atlas,
Yeah.
it made black wrestlers more of a viable option because they weren't shucking and jiving. They were just black guys that just
hard. It was hard hitters. Hard hitters, bro. Hard hitters. Speaking of hard hitters, Entertainer of the Year.
right here. Look now.
I agree with that,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
It's only January 12th.
The nominees for Entertainer of the Year is Angela Bassett,
Okay.
Billy Porter,
Ooh.
Lizzo,
Wow.
Regina King, and Tyler Perry.
This is a weird
Yeah.
category.
That's a.
Is it?
They're.
Because
Well, I mean, they're so opposite.
why is
Like a lot
Lizzo
of-
in the category?
Yeah.
Guys, Lizzo had a big
But
year.
I'm just saying, like, they had there's Tyler Perry,
Who
there's
is
Angela,
up here?
There's Angela
But
They
Bassett.
are
but
both up
look,
here.
look,
Come on now.
Listen,
Tyler
listen,
Perry
guys.
with his
These
studio.
are this is spanning all categories.
Okay, Big ups to
entertainment.
Lizzo. She not winning that category.
So it's musicians,
She not winning.
directors, writers, actors, all kinds.
And, come on, Rico.
What did Angela Bassett do this year?
That's what I was
That's
saying.
what I said. I didn't really know what Angela Bassett did this year, but I would either give it to Lizzo in this order. Lizzo,
No.
Tyler Perry,
No.
Regina
Well,
King.
come
I
Tyler Perry would have
would
to
put
be number
Regina
one.
King at number one because The Watchmen,
Yes,
she
that-
bodied that.
I actually
Yes.
haven't seen that.
Oh, you missed
But I heard
it.
it's really
she
good.
is.
But I mean,
yeah, she
With
killed
Tyler
it.
Perry's studio, I feel like that would already give him the win. Like,
I know what
Well,
he
that's
did.
not
I
really-
know.
I
But
don't
then
know.
he got that backlash for saying he didn't, he don't got no writer's room and it's just him.
No, I will not comment about him saying there's no writers because that's some jokes for that, but I won't say nothing. I
it
support.
makes sense.
I-
Like, we can see that.
Well, Will said it, not me.
So
Medea Boo too. Come on now.
okay, so anyways, speaking of black entertainment and TV and film, Atlanta is returning January 2021.
About time.
I know Deontay,
Okay.
his boy Childish Gambino is on.
I like the show, but I feel like he thought it wasn't that good for him to have this long of a wait.
Look, I did not return after season 2.
It's only, good thing. It's only been 2 seasons.
Is it 2 seasons?
Yeah, they're doing 3 and 4 at the same time.
So the one with the blue image, like that, all their faces in blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I think that's season 2. Yeah, I think.
okay. So he lost me after season 1. I have not seen.
So you missed the Percy Watkins episode?
I must.
Oh man, that episode's crazy. The reason why I took that break is because everybody started popping at the same time. The guy who plays Paperboy, he's a Joker. He's in The Immortal. He's popping.
He's on Broadway.
Broadway. And
Okay.
Zazie Beetz. She got Joker. She had all this stuff coming. Lakeith Stanfield started popping. It's kind of like, well,
But
let's
he's in everything.
so they probably just need to take just take a break, just so everyone can do their other
Own thing.
and come
What
back.
did he do after? Like,
He
after
did
he's in
Lion
Star
King.
Wars and Lion.
Mhm.
Lion King probably was a lot of that's a lot of work. So
Well, that's a lot of self work. Like he does that at home.
But speaking of a lot of
Alien
self
King
work,
so probably was another.
Rihanna's album, guys, she says it's gonna come out.
That ain't coming out. I'm not even looking for it anymore.
Oh my God, she's holding auditions. She auditioned Shaggy.
Come on.
She tried to audition Shaggy.
Shaggy should be honored, right?
What?
Rihanna.
Shaggy said no. Shaggy is a legend. G.
Nah, I'm sorry.
You don't gotta audition no Shaggy.
You
His
did.
body of work speaks for itself.
I don't care. Rihanna's always right. That's all I got to say.
I love Rihanna. I'm Rihanna Navy, but I'm like, bro, that's
I'm
That's
an admiral.
a legend.
I'm an admiral that day.
he's the reason why you doing your thing.
I am riding with Rihanna till the
okay.
wheels fall off. To the
Okay.
boat
Rihanna
sinks.
is good, and I understand that. Like Shaggy hasn't done anything in a while.
He
Like-
just did that album with Sting.
Who heard that?
I didn't know that was a thing.
I heard.
They
okay.
did just do Little Mermaid. He did just do that.
Yes, he just did Little Mermaid.
But maybe just wanted to hear what he had for the song. Maybe
And he killed that Little Mermaid.
maybe-
That's
maybe-
really what.
Maybe she wanted to know who'll be a good fit for this one song, but he didn't want to. He wasn't playing ball. Rihanna,
Audition how? Like she was like,
I don't know, but
Before
Rihanna,
this,
Rihanna's
yeah.
always welcome on the podcast next to me.
Yes, but I don't know Rihanna. I don't think
she. You know who should audition? Taylor.
for Rihanna.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, won't hurt.
Yes, Taylor's got some things cooking, guys. Tay Noel got some things cooking. But speaking of cooking, Royal Rumble, The Rock man.
No, the Rock ain't coming.
But the Royal
That was
Rumble.
bad.
Wah, wah. You can't nail them all, okay? I can't nail all the segues, okay? Hashtag king of segues. Okay?
Our truth
All right.
like announcers like take out of Royal Rumble, didn't he?
Yes, because he was not going to try to.
Alright, that was a legend.
That was
Alright?
hilarious, man.
Yeah.
That was funny.
No, absolutely.
He killed.
I used to hate watching R-Truth. I'm not gonna lie.
But Paul Heyman called him a bald head. Oh my!
He made Brock Lesnar break. That's weird.
Yes, he did. He did make Brock
He broke Brock
Lesnar.
Lesnar, yeah.
I said, what the Sam, man? But the Royal Rumble was January 26th. January 26th is also my mom's birthday, by the way.
Okay.
But yeah, the Royal Rumble guys. Who do y'all think is gonna win the Royal Rumble?
I don't know. I know Brock is gonna get out early.
Male, female.
Female, me and Trey discussed this. We think it's probably be Shayna Baszler. Gonna come in, win the Royal Rumble, and face Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
Do you think she's gonna beat her?
We'll see. Don't know about that one. They should.
That is a good prediction.
And another dark horse. I think Nia Jax would be nice for her to come back and Royal Rumble.
Was she hurt?
Is she hurt?
Yeah,
she's hurt for a minute.
She got surgery on her ACL.
Yeah.
So if you watch Total Divas, you would have known.
And for the men, Brock's not
Drew
winning.
McIntyre.
That's a good guess. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Brock's
I
not
feel
winning.
like it might be Roman Reigns.
Really?
Roman Reigns against Bray Wyatt.
I would like to see
the
that.
moment Bray Wyatt went to SmackDown, I said that's the trajectory. Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt are destined to collide. It's destiny.
Yeah.
Brock will get eliminated by somebody to start a feud for WrestleMania. That's what's going to happen.
I think it's Drew McIntyre's time. I think he should win the Royal Rumble.
He should.
That would be nice if he. Well, I don't know if he has to win, but it would be nice to start like that Brock Lesnar
If
feud.
he eliminated Brock Lesnar,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Like I would like to see him beat Brock.
You know what
I
I
just
just
see.
Oh, you know who's gonna come back? John Cena.
No. I see the trajectory of Drew McIntyre going. What's happened to Braun Strowman is happening to him right now, and so it's like you're killing your big guys, man.
Yeah, they are.
They do that always.
You're
always
killing them, bro.
It's because they don't know what to do with them. So like Big Show having a Big Show, because you can't have Big Show become a heel and then go to, and when he go back and forth, people don't care anymore, and they do the same thing to Braun Strowman. I prayed it wouldn't happen to him, but it's happening.
It's happening.
But you know what I do want to come? He's putting on for all the big black brothers out there. Limitless Keith Lee.
To win?
I would like him to come surprise and win it all. That's what I would like. It's not gonna happen, but
He might be in the Royal Rumble.
He could.
I don't know if
I
he's gonna
definitely
win.
think he's going to be in the
Yeah,
Rumble.
I don't-
All right, guys. So, speaking of winning the Royal Rumble and just winning in general, Parent is winning because he is going to be doing Break 'em Up Friday. Solo Dolo.
once again, I'm back carrying the load because Trey doesn't want to show up because he's always tardy. In fact, he might come in here with bags of food just because he's always hungry. So the
top
top
five.
five are gonna actually, you know what? I don't have any disagreement on this one.
Okay.
Because this list is the top five anticipated movies of 2020.
Okay, all right.
So I don't think Rico will get upset about this list. So I hope not. All right. So number five, I think it's anticipated, at least in our community, Come to America 2.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
What
yes.
shot that was filmed on Tyler Perry Studios.
So was Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys
3.
Which comes out soon. Yeah.
They all shot on Tyler Perry's.
They took that huge picture. It was all.
Yeah, it was Eddie, Wesley, Martin, and Will all took a picture together.
I mean, I saw that
Yeah, it
picture.
was on Tyler Perry's.
There was more people in there too. It was like
Wow. So,
Arsenio Hall was there.
Oh, yeah.
wow, he getting money.
Yeah, so yeah.
They win the
And that's why I think Come to America 2, because we're all a little, because we love the first one.
You mean skeptical?
We're all skeptical.
Yeah.
We're also
Yes, we
interested to
are.
see it. Eddie keeps saying it's
nostalgia,
funny.
Yeah. I mean, if Eddie Murphy says it's funny, it gotta be funny.
Yeah.
I-
We'll see.
Yeah. He also said that he might go back on tour this year.
Oh, if that happened, I might take it.
We're going to see. I don't think it's not going to be no Raw 2. It ain't going to be as good as Raw, but we're going to see.
Number 4, Tenet. Now this movie
What is this?
is a movie
Yeah, I don't know.
directed by Christopher Nolan, and it's starring John David Washington. So
Okay.
he's getting this a movie. This is a big blockbuster movie. He's going to be the lead in it. The trailer. I'm still trying to figure out
What is it about?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out.
It's called Tenet.
Tenet. And it looks like the spy movie, but I can't really tell by the trailer. He's in it, and I think Robert Pattinson in it as well. I'm trying to figure out what's
He's supposed to be Batman.
He's still Batman. That's still working on that.
Wow.
I don't know what the premise of the movie is. The trailer's so like confusing. Never know the whole thing. The number 3 is Antebellum.
What is that?
It's the new horror movie by Jordan Peele and starring Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh,
No, Lupita Nyong'o. I'm sorry. Janelle Monáe, I'm sorry.
Oh, Janelle
Monáe is starred.
Yeah.
I'm not. Once again, it's only been teasers. There's been a full trailer, but it's like something happens where they end up being back on a plantation somehow. I can't figure it out. It's interesting.
I don't know what's happening,
know.
but I think this is going to be not a flop, but it's not going to be as big as the other two.
I think it's been bigger than Us because I think Us was that good.
Oh, speaking of Us, I think I must have missed that somewhere. That's nominated for something. Us is nominated for I think best original motion picture. I think.
Oh, so there's a person of color.
No, that's the NAACP.
Oh, never mind.
Number 2 is Wonder Woman 1984.
I don't care
I think
about
that's
that.
anticipated by the world.
You said you don't care about Wonder Woman?
No, that's not what I said.
I think he doesn't care about what that's what it is. I think
I didn't say that.
I think what happened. I think the world is kind of anticipating.
Oh, pause, Perry. I never finished giving y'all the nominees for outstanding motion
Rico.
picture.
Oh my goodness.
Real
gracious.
quick.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Dolomite Is My Name, Harriet, Just Mercy, Queen and Slim, and Us. Okay, now moving on.
Oh my goodness.
So back to you, Perry.
So Wonder Woman 1984. Well, actually, interesting fact, it did shoot in Virginia.
It did, and none of us got a part.
True. We all submitted. Me, Will, Trey,
Deontay,
we all submitted these extras, and we didn't know.
No. Well, a lot of and that was the thing. A lot of the extras were people already in they were already SAG actors.
Oh, okay.
So their extras were not really extras.
And we tried. We tried.
We did real hard.
We didn't get in.
I sent in at least 3 times.
I just did it once because once was enough for me. That's how I'm already defeated. That's old me, all right. 2020.
Keep your feet on the ground and your head up.
There you go.
And this list is a rare list. There are no honorable mentions because it's a new year. We're starting fresh. So there'll be more honorable mentions the next time. So, at number 1.
What's number 1, man?
James Bond.
Yeah.
That is getting a lot.
Well, who is James Bond?
That's Daniel Craig still.
He had 1 or 2 more movies.
Oh, God.
First of all, he likes Pierce Brosnan. He was even good.
Yes, and Daniel Craig.
Not only is that number 1, but my girl Billie Eilish is doing the theme song. All right, that's huge.
And there is a black 007 in this movie. It's a woman. She's a black 007.
Oh, I heard about that.
Because 007 is just a code name. So it might be 007.
Yeah.
So from what I got from the trailer, she is 007 currently. And Mr. Hollywood himself. Look at that. And you
don't care about the Power family.
God, look at it. He didn't bring food or nothing. God,
wow.
Man.
He hates people.
Trey is here.
And on the phone. See, this is Hollywood.
I'm not on the phone.
Hollywood
very much.
He does one TV show.
Let's just stop real quick. Can I just say that Parents said right before he started ranking them up, he said, Trey will walk in right when I start this, come in, just strolling in. And what did he do?
Did you say that for real?
Yes!
You'll watch back and find out. But so back to what I was saying. Number 1 is James Bond. And because I think it's going to be interesting, because for the trailer, I think James Bond, after the last one, kind of like said, call quick to say, I'm going to go off, do my thing with this girl, but something's going to bring him back.
Well, always.
And there's a 007 already there. So it's going to be interesting to see her and him trying to solve whatever the crime is.
Well, he's still the best.
But
and my boy, Rami Malek, is the villain, and I can't wait to see that.
Is she going to take over the mantle?
Probably. I would have to see. I don't know how we're going to go.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if she does a bad job, I
don't know who this black actress is.
I've never seen her before, but she's British, so I know for sure.
She's new?
Yeah, she's new to me.
Okay, fine. Well, This list was all parent. So if you guys disagree, I had nothing to do with it.
I didn't tell you what the list is.
No, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, from my understanding, Coming to America 2.
Yes.
I can agree to that.
Yes.
Tenet, yes.
Yes.
I am looking forward to Tenet. I'm not sure about the rest.
Annabelle, the Jordan Peele movie.
That's
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe. Okay, that's Janelle Monáe's movie.
Yes.
First
yes.
I thought it was like Annabelle. What? Parents put Annabelle on the list? That is. I was confused.
Okay.
But sure. And the other one.
James Bond.
Yeah.
Right.
No, there was something else.
Yeah, there probably was.
I just don't know about this James.
Oh,
But-
Wonder Woman.
One of them.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman too. 84.
And we just finished talking about how we all submitted to try to be.
And
in
no one
Yeah,
got
right,
it.
yeah.
But then the people I'm working with, they were all in it.
I see. I
It's
told
such a
you.
great experience. I was like, "Are you freaking serious?" They said she was flying and everything, like around the landscape mall. I was like, "All right, or Landmark Mall."
Landmark Mall. That's what they
That's
tell me.
crazy.
That's crazy.
You know what I want to mention? I'm not gonna see this movie, but a lot of people are anticipating the new Top Gun. With
No.
Tom, I'm not watching it.
Oh,
Are
I
you
mean,
anticipating?
yeah, no, you cannot. I don't
Okay.
think they should have redone it. Like,
No,
some
it's-
things.
So
Some.
it's gonna block your face from the people.
Oh, he got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ugly anyway.
Yo, I don't think.
No, Top Gun is bad honorable.
I don't think it should have been.
I think
redone.
people are anticipating. Maybe not us, but there are people that are like when that trailer hit, people are like, "Yo, Top Gun!" People were going crazy for it. I said, "I'm not seeing that." But
I just
I
don't.
went there for
Yeah.
the first one. So
Speaking of things, I don't think people are going to be going crazy for.
No one else laughed.
No,
Guys, because it's like an inside joke to me because I was. I said
by yourself.
because I just said that you can't nail every segue, and it was about to be a really bad segue, so I just wanted to just stop it right there.
thank you for helping us.
Okay.
He wants to do it so
All
bad.
right. So
Go ahead and say. it.
no, guys. So we're gonna move on to Friday scene, guys, and so I want to talk about this Noodle Man story that Deontay posted on IG. So it's a Noodle Man, it's a Virginia Beach restaurant, and it was voted like the top, like #1 on Yelp as far as like Chinese restaurants.
But that's the
And
United
it's
States.
black owned, a single mom, I think, right?
I don't remember reading. This is black owned.
A black-owned Chinese restaurant.
What?
Hold on.
Have you ever
What
been
is
to Sam's down?
Panda Express?
Oh, that's what it was. I'm blending the stories. No, it's not a black.
I don't think this a #1 Chinese place would be black owned. I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
what if it? You could open it.
What?
His taste in Chinese food
But
is
he
not
loves sushi. He
Yes,
loves
Japanese.
Technically,
Yeah. That,
well, technically, look. Trey could open up a Chinese food restaurant and hire only Chinese
Yes.
people, and it'll be authentic. He can do that. It happens all the time.
He can.
Chinese or Asian people. I don't want to say who, but Asian, at least in this area, they open a fish fry restaurant, and it's only black people working in there.
yeah. Isn't Mr.
But-
Boyle like the same way?
Probably.
I think I know
Shaq
Mr.
is
Boyle's
like
like owned, but like you wouldn't like,
Oh, really?
believe the race or something like that. I can't remember what the race was,
But I just wanted to shout that restaurant out. It's a local restaurant in the area that's like doing good.
You gotta try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go.
including
And-
Deontay.
Don't we still have to go to Circa? Like, whatever.
We have so many. we still have not been to Grilled Cheese Bistro.
I have, like, 4 times.
I'm talking about together. We've all been.
After that,
Yep. He's been.
In the past.
We also
In
watched
the
Toy
past.
Story 4 without parents, so that
And
doesn't
you
surprise
did?
any of us.
all right. I
You
already called you both down. Don't worry about that.
And Karen watches every movie without us. I don't want to hear it.
True.
Guys, but let's get back on track. So, Dogsy's God, I'm in Dogsy's God, is running till January 26th. Cam is also in Dogsy's God. You guys are gonna come. You guys are gonna come check us out. Saturday, tomorrow. They're gonna come.
Where the comp tickets at? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the question. What are y'all doing?
I mean, I still have. Well, Charity's gonna get one, and I
I guess
think
Cruz got to go, of course. We need to take it.
Well, Cruz is not going to see Dogsy's God. He is the language. It's not for kids. It's definitely not for kids. But definitely come check us out. Come see that. And then, guys, this Adidas Ivy Park Beyonce collaboration, January 18th. What do y'all think about those shoes, man?
The shoes.
I know I posted the picture on y'all. All y'all could see was her booty, but
Yeah, I was about to say, it was hard to really pay attention to the shoes.
Look. You probably can't tell, but I'm wearing
guys, okay,
Seattle
so
Timbers right
look,
now.
so now that we are like live, and you can see like us and our beautiful faces, we're gonna be highlighting parents' shoe game every episode.
I'm gonna try to live up to the expectation.
You gotta,
Okay.
that's a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure because right now I'm wearing the Seattle Timbers right now.
Okay,
But the shoes look nice. I do like the way the shoes look. But the picture they took with her with the shoe, I mean, it was hanging off her hip and her derriere was out. That's all I could look at.
yeah.
And the shoe was like, it was like a white, because the shoe was like kind of white.
Yes, it was white and like tan, and it had like a little bubble gum.
Yes, and her
The shoe or
her
what?
beautiful brown skin was all I could see. And that's
So parents, so what? I should have posted this, but like I was like, man, all they gonna see is like her booty, but
That's all
because I was like, that's all I can see too. But so I went, I'm like, man, I gotta find this shoe, like, because I couldn't zoom in on the picture.
Yeah, well, you
Listen.
first sent it to me. I didn't know what the heck. I was like, what is he sending? What do you mean what I think about it? Beyonce, her ass is nice. It's Beyonce.
But I
was like, oh, the shoe hanging up.
Yes, I actually think the shoes look tough. Actually,
That's that picture. I mean, I think they're pretty cool actually. I don't know, would I wear them?
I definitely will wear them.
I might.
Depending on the cost, I buy a pair. Jeez.
I want a pair, so
Yeah, shoes.
he's looking at pictures of Beyonce. So Ivy Park, shout out, send me some shoes, and I'll wear them on the podcast, and we can rock it out like that, right?
Yeah, we all wear a pair.
Maybe we can wear a
On trains
pair.
dying.
Let's wear a pair during restaurant week.
When is restaurant week?
It started.
January 11th until the 25th of January.
Mhm.
Newport News
For
Restaurant
Newport
Week.
Newport News Restaurant. Okay, we gotta go.
But Hampton starts what, the
I
19th?
think Hampton started the same time, I think. No, not
But
Hampton.
Norfolk, Norfolk starts the 19th. Maybe go to Grilled Cheese Bistro.
Okay, we gotta go.
Do they have like discounts for it? What is that?
Restaurant Week, all the restaurants that participate, like in Newport News, Circa,
Okay.
a lot of other restaurants, they have deals. Like
Okay.
Schlesinger's, a very expensive steakhouse
I
restaurant.
love that restaurant. So
Okay.
And
Guys,
they do things like $30 dinner where they'll get you appetizer,
Yeah.
like a full course meal.
4-course meal for just $30.
Okay,
And
so
it's-
guys, listen, it's 2020. We have got to stick to what we say, and we're going to this restaurant week.
I want to know
It goes to like
what his answer is. to that
April.
question.
What?
From January to April
no, because Williamsburg goes to. I know Williamsburg goes for a while too. They start later.
for 6 months.
6 months.
Williamsburg starts later.
That's my birthday.
Williamsburg starts in March or something like that. They start late.
Wow. Okay, guys. So speaking of 2020 and sticking to things that we say, we're moving on to my favorite moment or my favorite part of the episode.
Rank them up again. So here we go.
Our Live for Your Friday moment.
Yes.
And Will is back, guys. So he always doesn't want me to always do
No, I
the,
just like this
do
also.
the quote. It's Will's favorite segment as well. So
Yes.
Will has the quote today, guys, and it is an OG quote, and it's from Will. And he's gonna put a bow on this episode because it's gonna tie everything in right back from Friday Small Talk to now. So
Let's do it. Let's feel that.
come on.
All right, so the quote is, even when it feels like you can't do it, know you can. You can do this. Just keep your head up, keep going, cry if you need to, but know you can do this. Make it happen for yourself.
I'm
Yes.
getting attacked all day.
Yes.
Wow.
So you missed it, man. We talked about that Will Smith video too.
Oh, we
Yeah,
did.
all this stuff in the new year, all of just hitting all at one time. It's like a big
I'm
punch.
telling
Yeah.
you.
Like,
it-
it's like the Big Show's giving me a what's it called the WMD.
Okay.
I've been getting knocked out every day. All right.
Man,
You
it's-
were getting the ladies right. That's what you did.
and so guys, it just that is so like fitting for just like everything and what we all want to do in our lives and the goals that we have set for ourselves for 2020, and we just gotta do it.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
That quote saved
I
me.
agree.
That quote saved me. Like, I wrote that to myself when like just felt like it won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes to you in those moments, you're like, you feel down and out, and then something hits you. And then it keeps hitting you and hitting you, and all right, I get up, I'll get up.
Now,
Everything that we want to do, everything that you want to do is going to pop in 2020.
just
Okay?
keep your head up, keep moving forward. Know people got you, and you'll make it.
Believe in yourself.
Trey, you just popped in. Give some to the people since you just came in on the episode. Let the people know something. Give them a word of encouragement.
Oh, after that.
Give them some.
Yeah.
Le champion.
Yeah, and Rico, I wanted to just ask him the question that we asked earlier about the.
Yes. Okay, Trey. We're gonna end the episode with Trey's final thoughts. Okay. I don't know why we highlighting him like this, but
I don't know either.
we're gonna keep it positive because we love Trey, man, and so we want to hear his thoughts. So, Trey, what do you believe stands between you and your goals for 2020?
Me.
I'm being my answer.
But that's so, I mean, it's a common answer, but it's true. We all stand in the way of our goals. Different ways, and we're all different, but I know how I stand in the way of my goals. Sometimes you're kind of afraid to stop yourself, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I'm afraid of me in a way. I'm afraid of my own capabilities, what I can and can't do. And that's what brings in your quote, which that's why I was like, oh wow, I feel attacked.
Yeah.
That's what's in the way. But now that I accept that, I know that about myself.
Yeah.
That will not be in my way in 2020. I'm gonna tell you all that right now.
That's what I said. Which guy does what I said.
Finding yourself and knowing who you are and what you want, and sticking to actually getting it.
Exactly, and it goes on into what I said stood in my way is not letting people, not needing anybody's validation.
Yes.
Just keep pushing regardless of what anybody thinks you can do.
Yes.
And we love y'all, man. And so thank y'all for kicking it with us.
It's great to
for
be
this
back.
first episode where you can see our lovely faces. I know y'all like, what? I know y'all are questioning where my beard is. I know.
Oh, is it in his
Oh,
pocket?
he's back here. He actually brought his beard. It's right here.
Come see Dog Sees God, and you'll understand. But we love y'all, man, and we out. Peace.